All right. Welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis Show. Okay, let me turn this down here. I'm so excited to be here, guys. Today is Thursday, and I'm excited because it's been a busy week. We got so many good things going on, and I wanted to just make sure that I bring you that energy and that synergy. My name is Jean Marlo Davis. Welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis Show, all about information and inspiration to impact the nation. We're about having total prosperity in every area of your life. We're talking about mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship wise. So on the Jean Marlo Davis Show, we talking about an array of subjects. We answer your emails, your text messages, your calls, and pretty much whatever you request. Leave the comments down below. Leave comments below, and guys, you know how to get in touch with us to let us know what it is that you would like for us to cover. Okay, so I'm so excited to be here. Today, I wanted to talk about something that's very important, and that's self-care. I was saying today on one of my social media platforms, being a woman, being a wife, being a mother, being a grandma, being a businesswoman, we take care of our husbands, our children, our businesses, the home, so many other people. But when we look at ourselves, we find no time for ourselves. And therefore, you're dealing with stress, you're dealing with anxiety. Sometimes, guys, because you stress and have anxiety, you start dealing with fears just out of nowhere, fear of any damn thing, right? I was listening to someone talking about today that with this COVID-19 stuff that's going on at the time of this recording, they said that when they go to the store, they build up anxiety. Like when somebody walk by them, they're like, "Ooh, wait a minute now, you're too close," and they said they're building up fear. So we want to talk about self-care and what it means to take care of yourself, because we think we're taking care of ourselves, but we're really neglecting ourselves. And I'm going to share with you what I have here, and I can share it with some of the things that I've noticed that I neglected, that I didn't realize I was neglecting because of being a businesswoman, what I was taught by other people. So we'll get into that in just a minute. So I'm going to talk about 12 ways to better care for yourself. Self-care is very important to take care of your mind, body, and soul every day. Not sometimes, but every day. It's very important, okay? Learning how to eat right, reduce stress, work out regularly, and take that time out for yourself. You need that to stay healthy and resilient. And man, I love that I get my time for myself. And let's just go right into it, okay, shall we? You're watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show. Thank you for being here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead, guys, and please leave a comment below so I can answer your questions that you may have. Hey, listen, go ahead and share that we're live. Say, hey, look, join me over to Jean Marlo Davis show on YouTube. Make sure you invite some people. So, as we talk about 12 ways to take better care of yourself, let's start with number one. Make sleep part of your self-care routine. Make sleep part of your self-care routine. Sleep can have a huge effect on how you feel, both emotionally and physically. Not enough sleep can cause major health issues. Caffeine and sugar tend to keep you awake and really affect how you sleep. So we're talking about sleep can have a huge effect on how you feel, both emotionally and physically. Not enough sleep can cause major health issues. Guys, as a businesswoman, I was trained that, you don't need that much sleep. You get you good 4 hours sleep, you're good. You need to be out there grinding. You need to be going after it, getting this money, making it happen. You don't need a whole bunch of sleep. That's what I was told. And I want to tell you, those are lies. Lies, 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 and false propaganda. Okay? You need sleep. Now, I'm not saying sleeping 12 hours and 16, like you just all day sleeping like you don't have nothing to do. But, most people, experts say at least 8 hours of sleep is necessary. Now, you want to get sleep because when you sleep, your body is healing itself. It's repairing itself, and you want to make sure that you get sleep, guys, because when you don't get sleep, you wake up, you're nervous, you have high stress and anxiety, and you really can't perform to the best of your ability. Like I said, when you sleep, your body is rejuvenating itself. It's repairing itself. New cells are being formed, So you got to get the sleep that you need. And I know, I was trained so many years to just pretty much, Gene, look, you need 4 hours of sleep. You're building a business. You're building a brand. You're building an empire. You don't need to be sleeping over 4 hours. And so then you feel, anxious and anxiety during the day because you're just like, you're working on less sleep and then you're a little more snappy and not pleasant, man. And so I start making sure that I get my sleep. Especially, I'm becoming more mature, I'm 49 years young. I know. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know I don't look it. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm 49 years young. And, man, if I don't get enough rest, I'm no good for no one. You understand? I am not the person that you want to be around when I don't get enough sleep. And I feel that when I get enough rest, and I'm staying on this for a minute because some of you guys are not getting proper sleep, proper rest, because you've been told a lie and you're not getting the rejuvenation that your body needs so you can go conquer your world. Listen, you need to get the rest so when you wake up, you can do your best. How about that? Now, that's a good one. You need to get the rest so when you wake up, you can do your best. And now that I get the 8 hours that I need, guys, I feel, so good in the morning. I'm able to get up, work out, have an incredible workout. I have energy when I wake up in the morning. I'm not dragging. I have ideas that pops in my head that I be able to work on. The ingenuity is flowing because I have plenty of rest and I'm at peace. And I'm happy and I'm grateful and I'm thankful because it starts with getting plenty of sleep, and I used to, I would say cover the TV up at night, cover the screen up, I'm working on, we don't have a TV in our bedroom. We don't. But, this right here is a little TV. This little thing right here is a little TV. So, sometimes I put it on the side and I watch a little program. But I'm really working on at a certain time. I'm just like, nope, you got to go down because guess what? I got to make sure that I get my 8 hours. Because for me, I like to get up early. I like to, pray, stretch, meditate, do my confirmations, right? And work out, shower, and start my day. And I do not like to take the phone before 10 a.m. because I have my time to myself and I'm working on my business. And then I do some marketing in the morning. And after I finish my marketing, 10 a.m., I take phone calls, okay? So make sleep part of your self-care routine. Number 2. Take care of your what? Your gut. Okay? The type of food you eat impact the bacteria that live in your gut, guys. You got to start watching what you eat. You know about probiotics and prebiotics. I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV, but I'm telling you right now, you can go look up probiotics and prebiotics. Some of the good things for your body, they said, is fatty fish, blueberry nuts, green leafy vegetables, onions, garlic, turmeric. These are some of the, what are those prebiotics right there. The onions, the garlic, those types of things is really, really good. Of course, yogurt, they said that's the prebiotics. That's really good for your stomach. So you got to take care of your gut. Get rid of a lot of sugar. Eliminate that from your diet, and eliminate, the junk from your diet. You want to get the fiber that your body needs. I was cracking up. I remember when I was younger, I used to work at this place, and we used to have to document. I worked at it was dealing with mental retardation center, and we used to, our patients, our people that we work with, we had to document how much we gave them for fiber, this, that, and the other. And I was like, why we got to get these people fiber? What's up with that? But now, as a grown adult and getting more mature, like wine, I realize that you need to make sure you pay attention to your gut. You want to make sure that you're going regularly. You want to make sure that you hydrate. That's another thing. Getting enough water is very, very important. You want to make sure that you hydrate so it can flush your system. Some of you guys, you drink a lot of calories, you drink a lot of sugar, and where is the water to flush the livers, to flush all this, the intestines? Where is it, I say? Oh, we don't know. Some people like, well, there's water in the juice. Please stop it. Stop it. Take care of your gut. That's number 2. It's very, very important. If you're not going regularly, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So you need to double check that, okay? We're talking about self-care. 12 ways today to take care of yourself, to make sure that you're paying attention to your body, your mind, your soul. And we're talking about that today on the Jean Marlo Davis show. So number 3, and we're going through it quickly, right? This is my favorite. Exercise daily. How often? Daily. Exercise boosts your mind. It reduces stress, anxiety, and also it helps you to shed those unwanted pounds. Listen, when I exercise, I just feel so incredible. Sometimes, I used to crack up. We go to the gym and everybody coming in and mean mugging like, oh man. But when you finish that workout, you're leaving out there and you hear that, I got the dun, 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 dun. You just have your little theme song in your hair. I got the power. You feel great. I feel great when I exercise and I challenge myself. And I have found that by me working out daily and I challenge myself and I meet and overcome all my obstacles, guys, that really trickled down to my business. That I challenge myself, I meet and overcome my obstacles, I go the extra mile, because you know what? This is my body, this is my business, so I'm gonna benefit from it. And and it really does give me, when I work out, mental clarity. I feel great. I feel I can feel the endorphins kick in. And I sleep good. I sleep good when I work out. I can tell the difference of the day that I might have skipped the workout because I did not allow self-care. I allow other things to come in and knock my personal time away. And I said that on one of my social media platforms today. I said, I don't care if I got to get up at 5 o'clock. That time, that prayer, that stretching, that workout, that meditation, that is for me. That is for me to be able to focus, to be a better me, to be a vibrant me, a happy me, so I make sure that I get it in. And sometimes, guys, look, you could start with, I remember, we've been here 5 years, so I remember when we first moved in, maybe a couple of years ago, I started working out with just dancing 3 times a week. Remember that, Bruce? Mm-hmm. I used to just dance. I would put on music for 30 minutes, and I would make sure I just dance and make sure I build up a great sweat. And I start seeing the weight start coming off. And then I began to incorporate weights. Okay, then I began to go to the gym. Then it increased from 3 times a week to 4, and then to 5. And I continued to do it like, hey, every day. I don't care if I don't get to do my hard workout like I want to. I make sure I go for a good 30-45 minute walk. Those are the days that, because I say, you know what, I got to get it in. I got to get it in. So guys, exercise, because you want to take care of your heart. You know, exercise is good for your heart. It's good for your lungs. It's just good for you, baby. And you're also releasing toxins when you sweat. I like to say when you work out, when you see the sweat, that's fat leaving the body. You understand? That's fat crying and leaving the body. So you want to be able to exercise daily. Okay? No excuses. Take care of yourself. Next is eat right. Well, there's nothing worse than having a phenomenal workout. You know, you went out there, you challenged it. That stair stepper, that thing was scared of you. That bike was scared of you. You understand? You got on there, you dominated, you're hydrating, and then when it's time to eat, you go get some junk. Come on, guys. You got to start paying attention to what you're putting in your body. And I know one thing, I want to make sure I don't give nothing away. Hold on, because I'm about to say something. Yep, that's one of the points. Dang, I'm going to wait for that. But it's very, very important that you monitor what you're eating. Monitor your food intake, monitor your water intake. You got to almost become like your own doctor in a sense, because people think your doctor take care of your health. No, you take care of your health. Just like your dentist don't take care of your teeth. Just like your tax attorney or CPA does not take care of your taxes. You take care of it and you go with them and y'all work it together to maintain it. So you got to be able to maintain your health. Unfortunately, in this world that we live in, so many health and wellness, most people, they're not really focused on the wellness revolution. They're focused on pretty much giving you pills. And when you take the pills, it's not really, how can I say it? It's not really taking care of the problem. It's really putting a bandage on the problem instead of solving it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was reading an article that was talking about, you know, people today now are breaking out in rashes for no reason, just random rash, different places. And they were saying was that basically it could come from your gut health not being right. It could come from you being allergic to gluten. You understand? It could come from you being allergic to sugar. Sugar is triggering these things. A lot of things can happen. So, you know, we want you here. We need you here. We want your skills, talents, and ability. And so we got to start eating right and exercising and hydrating. Guys, we are talking about 12 ways to take care of yourself. And that was number 4. Number 5 is, oh my God, one of my favorite. Learn how to say what? No. Say no, Bruce.
No.
No. Not going to be able to do it. You had your chance and you blew it. So you got to be able to say no. Being overwhelmed can lead to burnout, anxiety, stress, irritability. You know, me and Bruce just seen a clip before we came on here on Black AF. That's a show on Netflix. And Tyler Perry was in the clip and he was talking to the guy. And one of the things he talked about, he said the guy had just this overwhelming, I guess, just overwhelming feeling that he needs to be able to please everybody. And I remember one of the ex-presidents said that only a fool tries to please everybody. Sometimes, guys, you got to say no. You know you can't do it. You know you're not being, a man or woman to your word. You know that is you're not going to meet the deadline. You know that you're not going to do this and that. Just say, no, I can't take this on. I can't do this. No, I'm unavailable. No, I'm not going to be able to take your child here. No, I'm not going to be able to pick up your child. No, I'm not going to be able to go to this presentation. No, I'm not going to be able to buy this product. No, I'm not. And don't allow people to guilt you. Because people would do it. They would try to guilt you. Oh, for real? Well, why not? You know, man, you know how many people I know that sell products and services? If I buy all those products and services, I would be what? Broke. And have a whole, like a store. Right, Bruce? I have a store of products that I could sell. You know, but I tell people, no, I'm not interested in that. However, I could definitely send you some referrals. That's my way of showing support. I know somebody might ask, I can send them a referral your way. You know, you should be happy with that. If you're not, I'm sorry. But I learned how to say those two letters, N-O, no. And I have peace about it. And I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to dance, and I'm not going to, cow tie, or because I'm saying no. Unfortunately, no, I can't do that. And I don't have to go into a dissertation or datation of why I'm saying no. The answer is no. You got to learn. You can't please everybody. So that's number 5. Learn how to say no. Number 6, take a trip. I love going on trips. I love traveling. Dealing with this COVID-19 coronavirus, dealing with this stuff, it has been a trip. And I know for a while when we was locked down, I was teasing with someone. I said, my field trip was going to Costco. Remember that, babe? It's like, yay, we're going to Costco, yay. Because being locked down all those months, Jesus. And I'm the person that loved to travel. I love the water. I love the beach. And I'm like, oh my God, I just got to get out. So, of course, I'm a nature person. Thank God for trails. Thank God for tracks. Thank God that we can was walking in our neighborhood. And just that right there gave me peace. But I miss taking trips. And I'm so excited that we got several trips scheduled this year, and we're going to be able to do it in social distance and be intimate and be at peace and with the beach and with the water. I'm just so excited. Maybe that's why I'm so amped up and feeling good, because I'm anticipating this water and this beach. Hallelujah. Okay, so take trips, guys. We're talking about self-care. Don't just work yourself into oblivion, and you don't even take any trips. You don't go on no vacay. You just working for what? To just pay bills. You're not having any experiences, seeing the world. And like I was telling everybody, the travel industry is picking back up, guys. It was only a temporary thing. It's picking back up because more and more people are saying, I want to get out. I want to travel. I want to experience the world. So guess what? I'm going to get on the plane. I'm going to book that Airbnb. I'm going to go on this trip because I deserve it. So you want to make sure that you take a trip, okay? Number 7. I don't know why my nose is itching. Go outside. I just talked about that. Take a walk, a hike. Just go outside. When this thing first jumped off, I was like, oh my God. I was like, Bruce, what in the world is going on? And I think that for the first 2 weeks, we all was like in shock, right, babe? We was like, what is the new normal? What is this going to be? So you mean to tell me I have to walk around with a mask everywhere I go? Oh, God, what you mean? They don't shut down everything? Goodness. So it was just like a lot to take in those first couple of weeks. But what really helped me was every day my precious husband, after he had a hard day working with his company, after he don't work hard, I cooked him that fabulous meal. I was like, baby, listen, we got to go for a walk. Right, Bruce? I was like, we got to get out of here. I don't been in here all day. And now here's the thing. The funny thing is, we run several businesses, and I'm here working out of, we got an office here. This is the studio up here. Then we got an office downstairs. And I'm always working at home, talk to my clients, got my online things going. Everything's good. But normally I can look at the time. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Let me go have a little lunch. Let me go meet somebody for coffee, tea, crumpets, shall we? I could meet different people. But when we got locked down, I was like, oh my God, these walls start trying to talk and stuff. I was like, no, man. So in order for me to keep my sanity, to have some peace, I would go outside. I would stand in my driveway, and I would do my yoga sometimes and breathe in and breathe out, because they said we needed the vitamin D. So I made sure I took in plenty vitamin D, and I would go for my walks. But guys, walking just gave me just a sense of well-being. I just felt, I love being in nature. I love being outside, and it just felt good. And then on top of it, even when it was extremely locked down, like we pretty much in the final stage of opening up now where I'm at. Even when we were closed down and locked down, it was just beautiful. Just walk and see somebody pay. Bruce, Wilson, is that your Wilson? What's that man name? No, Fred, is that, y'all will catch that. You see the movie, what is it called, babe? I Am Legend. Fred, is that you, Fred? Stop playing, Fred. That's how you felt. You felt like, is that a real person walking down the street? Are you real? Am I playing mind game? That's how it felt, guys, in the beginning. It was crazy. So go outside. Stop what you're doing after dinner or early in the morning or whenever. Go outside. Go walk. A nice slow walk, you know what I'm saying? Walk your dog. If you don't have a dog, if you don't have a partner, walk with your neighbor. Walk with, or just put on a little music and nice little brisk and be safe out there. But walking is a good thing to do, guys, for self-care. Okay? I led to the next point, number 8. Get a pet. Get a pet. Pets boost our lives. They give unconditional love, and they reduce stress. Them little baby. Look, we had a pet, but she was kind of crazy. So, we loved her. Goodness, we loved her. But she was a working dog. She needed to be on somebody's field or something. I don't know. Go fishing, go do something. I don't know. But that dog, we had a Labrador Retriever. We got her at 8 weeks, and man, goodness, that dog, too much. Too much. So we had to give her precious away. Bless her heart. We had to give it to a family that had kids. Hallelujah. And so, but pets are good. I told Bruce, I have to have my Fufu Fifi dog. Me a little Shih Tzu or a little terrier, something of that nature. Something I can pick up and carry and look cute with. And I can pet it, and that's me. Them big dog, no. Now, I do want a German Shepherd because they're so freaking loyal. They're good protectors. So Bruce has promised me that in the near future I can get my little Fufu, and I can get a German Shepherd. Okay? All right. So get you a pet. We're talking about 12 ways to take care of yourself. Things that you need to do for self-care. And you're watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show every Thursday, God willing, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am here giving you information, inspiration to impact the nation, helping you to have total prosperity in every area of your life. So let's go to number 9. We're on 9 now. Take care of yourself by getting organized. Listen, well, I am the brainchild. I could create like never before. Organization, it's not my strongest suit. But my daughter's real organized. So when I need my office organized a certain way or thing, I don't know. That sister just got some kind of matrix stuff going on. I don't know. She can she organizes very well. I, on the other hand, when I look at my desk, I understand what's going on. It's a cohesiveness going on. I understand. You move something, I'm like, oh my God, what have you done? I'm freaking out because, I'm like, even though this might look like chaos to you, it's organized to me. So, get organized or hire somebody to help you get organized. Now what I do, I do keep a planner. That's one thing that it says. Keep a planner. I tell people all the time, if it's not in my planner, it does not exist. Sometimes people be wanting you to commit to things, and I don't have my planner. I be like, look, let me call you back. Let me call you back because I got to check my planner. I'm not going to allow myself to be a liar or not a woman of my word because I value my word and you should too. So in order for me to be organized, now I'm organized when it comes to my business, my appointments, my clients, my coaching sessions. That I got it here on Google. I got it on my Calendly. I can never say that, Calendly. And I have my calendar, my hard calendar that I can turn and I can look at what's going on. That I'm good at. I'm getting better with organizing my desk because I'm throwing away a lot of stuff, getting rid of a lot of stuff that no longer is necessary. Closing off some old things and expanding in other things. So, being organized, guys. Take care of yourself by getting organized. Keep a planner. Organize your home. Organize your office. It gives you a peace of mind. Sometimes when you see things disorganized, it starts to trickle into your life where you feel like you're disorganized. Now, I do want to say, sometimes you're not going to be organized, especially your business owner, your mom, your dad. Sometimes, baby, it's not going to always be as organized as you like, but that's okay. That's okay because we're building, we're living, we're doing things. That's not to give you a pass, but I'm just saying it's okay that when you know that you have a busy schedule and things are out of order, that's okay. That's what the weekends are for. That's what hiring help is for. If you can't do it, get somebody else to do it, okay? So that's number 9. Number 10, cook at home for yourself. Cook at home for yourself. I like cooking at home because, again, I'm thinking about gut health. I'm thinking about my weight. I'm thinking about eating healthy. So I like to know what's going in my food. And on top of it, like you heard me say, I like to add those probiotics, the onions, the garlic and stuff in my food to give me healthy gut. So, and then I like to cook with coconut oil and sometimes olive oil. So you can't guarantee when you go out to eat what kind of oil they frying your chicken in. You can't guarantee all the stuff that they're putting in. You're wondering, like, why am I gaining so much weight? All I had was burger and fry, but you don't know what they're cooking this stuff in. You don't really know if the burger real, but I'm just saying, you just really don't know. Okay? When you eat out a lot, you just really don't know. So what you want to do, you want to start cooking more at home. What I did, I went with my husband and my sis. We went to the farmer's market, and I bought a whole lot of chicken, whole lot of fish, and got vegetables, and I pretty much baked the meat up so I could just add, green vegetables to it. Whether I do a salad or other leafy vegetables, spinach, asparagus, or, squash and zucchini, things of that nature. All I have to do is cook the vegetables because I like my vegetables fresh, and the meat I just have to warm up. I done very, very well this week. I'm very proud of myself. And so when I have my cheat day, I'm not worried about it because I'm eating good during the week. I'm cooking more at home, saving tons of cash, and making sure I have not gaining any weight, guys, and eating right and exercising. It feels good. And I have a dietary plan for myself. Not on a diet, but I have a dietary plan. And I know what I'm putting in my food. I know what I'm drinking and things of that nature because I have a huge goal. And gosh darn it, I'm crushing it. So cook more at home. You know what's in your food. Cook more at home. There's nothing wrong with, eating out once a week or worst case scenario twice. But make majority of your meals home cooked meals. Let's get back in the kitchen again, shall we? We'll have less health problems, I believe, if we cook the right things. Some of y'all be cooking a bunch of madness. I don't even want to talk about that. Number 11, read a book. I love getting some hot tea, lemon tea, or my hot tea, guys, and sit down in my little corner, get a little blankie, and read a book. It is just your mind. You can travel right from the comforts of your living room or wherever just by reading a book. It is one of the best self-care, especially if you're doing now. You can take it up a notch with personal development, reading books that's going to help you to grow, help you to to gain knowledge with your business or being a better mother, better father, being a better, business owner, whatever the case may be, to get some serenity, to know how to create. Read a book. Read a book. It's very, very important for your self-care to read a book. Number 12. Wow. I went through this. Schedule self-care. Schedule self-care. Time for yourself. Before this lockdown was going on, I used to make sure that I schedule my massages at least once or twice a month because I absolutely need it because I'm doing extraordinary things. I'm breaking generational curses. Okay. I'm creating generational wealth. So I am busting my behind, working and creating. And when you use this, man, this right here, it can wear you out. You feel like, whew, I just need some personal care. So with me getting a massage, that just helps me so much to say, Jean, you deserve it. I love me. This is your time. And it's just, sometimes you got to be selfish. You got to get that time for yourself, man. It's very important. It's very important. Also, sometimes just having that little time with your friends, to kick it with your friends, to have that different personality, different, what I want to say, aspect of things, different thinking, just to be able to chop it up and talk about different events and what's going on in the world and what we're all working on and how we can support. Just taking that time to do that, just to touch someone, is very, very important, guys. I love to entertain. My husband, he loves to entertain. And that's my way, our way of taking that necessary time to connect, not just with each other, but with others. And it just gives us a sense of a boost of morale. Right, Bruce? Mm-hmm. It just boosts our morale. It just make you feel great. You laugh, you entertain, you serve, you feel good. So schedule self-care. Get your massage. Meet up with your friends. Relax. And last but not least, sex. It's very important. Now, listen what WebMD said. about sex. It's very important to have healthy sex, okay? A good sex life is good for your heart. Besides being a great way to raise your heart rate, sex helps keep your estrogen and testosterone levels in balance. When either one of these is low, you begin to get lots of problems like, I can never say it. I said it earlier. Osteoporosis, and even heart disease. So it's very important to, as they said in the Avatar, what he said, the Quaalude, the connection is very important to connect with your spouse, your loved one, your significant other, whatever. Is helping your heart, is keeping the estrogen levels right, the testosterone right, and is fighting heart disease. Remember that when you want to make that connection, that you're doing each other both a great favor. Besides feeling good, is helping in so many other ways. So we're talking about self-care. Self-care is very, very important. I'm going to run it down again, and so you can have it for yourself. Hopefully you go back, you watch this, you write it down. Hopefully, guys, when I give you these tips, that you write it down. I'm able to go back. Yes, I could go back and watch my videos, but I have all the notes here. And I was like, what did I say about such and such? Oh, yeah. So it's very important. We talked about 12 ways to take better care of yourself. We said make sleep your priority, part of your self-care. Make sure you get enough sleep, guys. 8 hours is preferred. Take care of your gut. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. You're eating the right foods. It just makes sense, guys. Stay off of all that sugar and all that junk, okay? Exercise daily. We know it's very important to help us to lose weight, get in great shape, but it boosts your mood and reduce stress and anxiety as well. Eat right. Just makes sense. Just makes sense. You want to be here long, you want to eat right. Eat the right foods. Okay, learn how to say no. You can't be Superman, Superwoman. You got to say no sometimes. Sometimes you got to take back claim my time. I'm claiming my time. Sometimes you got to claim your time. You got to say, no, I can't do it. Okay, and nothing wrong with that. And say it without feeling guilty. Okay, take a trip. Very, very important to get out, get those trips, see the world, enjoy yourself. It just gives you a sense of well-being. Woosah. Just feels good, right? Go outside. Take a nice little walk. Get into nature. Do some camping. Do some hiking. We're talking about self-care. Get a pet. We know pets, they love you unconditionally. They just greet you the minute you come in the house. There's nobody that is so good like a pet. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. A pet don't get attitudes. Well, some of y'all might argue and say some of them do. Yeah. Some of them do. Let me take that back. Especially if you've been gone a long time, they be having fits. But pets, they boost our lives, unconditional love. They reduce stress, okay? And take care of yourself by getting organized. You feel stressed when you see unorganized things, stuff every damn where. You're like, look, we got to do better. We got to do better. So you want to get organized. Keep your planner for your appointments, your dates, things of that nature. Organize your home. Organize your office. Cook at home for yourself. Do more home cooking so you can know what you're putting in your meals. So you can be the scientist in your family and give your family the proper nutrition that your family needs. Read a book. It's so relaxing. You can travel anywhere in the world with reading a book. Read a book. Number 12, schedule self-care. Schedule time for your massage, time to be with your friends, time to have healthy sex. You need to schedule it. Schedule self-care. It's very, very important. Very, very important, guys. And wow, I went through that very, very quickly. But it's very important as I wrap this up, talking about self-care. It's very important to really, guys, I try to be comical and keep your attention and stuff. But I'm very serious. I'm very serious. As God bless me, I've been on this planet 49 years. March the 4th was my birthday. And before that, the month before, I lost my brother, my baby brother. He was only 46 years young. And that hurt me something else. That still today, I don't believe it. Still today, it really messes with me. Only a few months. And when I think about it, when I think about life, and I don't know, it's because by God's grace and mercy, I'm what, 8, 9, I'm a few, like what did you say, 8 months away from a new birthday. And I'll be the big 5-0, right? What I think about some of the things that we go after, some of the things that we stress about, it's like it's a trick of the enemy where we never have enough. So concerned about others, so concerned about making a living to the point of where you're killing yourself. I believe that when this shutdown happened, and this is my take on it, when this shutdown happened, I believe God wanted us to see what's important. Number one, God. Okay? Because we have kicked him out of everything. Out of school, out of sports events. Or I remember when, before a game, we used to pray. We don't do that no more, right? So I believe that the focus, instead of idolizing other people and celebrities and all this old stuff, God wanted to show who's in charge. He is, so God. And then also to be able to spend time with family. Family is very important to me. I check on our kids all the time. I know sometimes they be like, there it is, mommy calling again. What's up? What she want? You got to appreciate that, because one day you want to hear your parents' voice. And my mom passed a few years ago. And my mom used to call me every day, several times a day. And I picked up the phone. And she would be on the phone for like 30 seconds or so. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to call and say, I love you. And I love you, Mom. And now that I don't hear her voice, I miss those damn phone calls, man. I miss them. I think my brother has a recording where my mom was saying something about she's proud of us, keep up the good word, stuff. Sometimes I go back and I look for that recording and I play it just to hear my mom's voice. So I believe God, family, and then business. Then business. That is the structure in our house. I think when we keep that structure in our house, we really are taking care of ourselves the best way possible. I was telling Bruce that on my spirit, I'm a very spiritual person. What was playing in my spirit this week was be anxious for nothing. That was the first thing. Be anxious for nothing. And stay in the spirit of gratitude. Stay in the spirit of gratitude. When you can stay in the spirit of gratitude, because somebody right now wish they had just an ounce of what you have. We got big dreams and goals. Most definitely. God wants us to go after these dreams and goals. But enjoy the journey. We put so much stress on ourselves. We live beyond our means and then cry when you can't pay the bills because you have super stretched yourself more than a rubber band and you're about to pop because you put yourself in a situation where it is just too much for you. Too much. But you kind of worry about what people think about you. I tell Bruce all the time, I don't care. I will go, if I have to downsize to go after my dreams, I've done it several times. I will do it. Because I don't care what nobody think. What I care is what God think. I do care about my immediate family, my children, my husband. And that's it. And what I think. That's it. I don't care about nobody else, about all what they think it is. I ain't trying to please a bunch of people. But I believe in order for us to have some peace in our home, to really take care of yourself, you got to really pay attention to what matters. And what matters is when I go to the door and I hear my husband pull up in that driveway and he get out that car and I see his face and he made it home safe. And he's able to say, hey, babe, and give me a hug and say, I love you, I miss you. That's what matters to me. What matters is that tomorrow, by God's grace, I'll be able to see those beautiful granddaughters, Selena and Sophia. I get to love up on them, me and Bruce, play with them, listen to their conversation. That's what matters. What matters is when I'm able to have conversations with our children and listening to their dreams and their goals and seeing how we can help. What matters is when someone calls me out the blue and they say, I've been watching you. I see how you and your husband is. I see what you're doing out there. And I just want to let you know, Jean, that I appreciate you, that you inspire me, that you help me. When I hear that, I don't care if one person is watching live and 25, 30 watch later on or whatever. I don't care. It's the one person that needs to hear what I'm saying. It gives me motivation. It gives me encouragement to do what matters. And when I do what matters, I know I'm taking damn good care of myself. So that's what I would say to you. Do what matters. Make sure you take care of your health. Make sure you get the peace. Make sure you stretch, meditate, pray, eat right. Enjoy your time with your spouse or whatever, your significant other. Spend the time with your family. Read a good book. Sit down and have you a nice, sexy glass of wine, baby. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself because we don't know. We just don't know how long we'll be here. We pray to God that we live a good life, a great life, a healthy life, that we're able to achieve all our goals before we leave this planet. But it's just not worth worrying about stuff. It's just not worth it. I mean, when I thought about that, I think it's a scripture. Let me see if I can find it that Bruce sent me. Did you send it to me in a text, babe? Mm-hmm. Let me look. I was talking about this earlier, and I'm going to read this. And I was telling Bruce, I was like, babe, what's been on my spirit is that I don't want to be worrying about nothing or being anxious, or I just want to stay in the attitude of gratitude and just thanking God for all that he's done. Thanking him for blessing us. And I want to get this clear because I don't want nobody inboxing me or texting me and all this kind of craziness. Yeah. I got it, baby. Thank you. Yes, go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Scale it up. Go to the next level. Don't never settle, because God wants us to dream in color, not in black and white. He wants us to go big. He wants us to do big things, because it's not just about us. It's about other people too. We are interconnected. My goals help your goals. That's what we understand. But in the journey of things, he don't want us to be anxious. He don't want us to be stressed out. He don't want us to be worrying. He wants to be grateful. So I was telling Bruce that was on my spirit, and he sent me Philippians 4, verse 6 and 7. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. See, I said not to be anxious, and I said be grateful. Did I not, babe? Sure did. And let your requests be known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will your hearts and mind through Christ Jesus. Will guard your hearts and mind through Christ Jesus. And when I thought about that, I said, wow. I said, thank you, honey, because that's what I needed. I'm going to reflect on that because as I wrap this up, I understand that the inner me likes to keep up confusion, likes to keep you anxious, like to keep you in a competition mode instead of creation mode. instead of a gratitude mode, instead of a happy mode. And so now you're stressed out, you're anxious, you got high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, all these different things, because it comes from a place. And you got to be able to address that place. You got to be able to be honest with yourself. You got to be able to forgive yourself, forgive others. You want to put yourself in a place of harmony so you can go out there and do what God has called you to do. Guys, you've been watching the Jean Marlo Davis show. We're talking about 12 ways of taking good care of yourself. I gave you those 12. Make sure you go back. Make sure you write it down. Make sure you put it where you can see it. And make sure you start doing it, because we need you. We want you. We want you to be here. And we don't want you leaving out of here prematurely. I know God, for God's sakes, I pray. And I'll be here a long, long time. I believe and I celebrate and claim that I will, with my husband doing incredible things. And giving you value and helping you. And I thank you for you tuning in every week. Make sure, guys, you leave a comment below. Thank you to everybody that leaves a comment below. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, you can always reach me at 678-457-9493. Again, 678-457-9493. 9493. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Now, I'm not getting into a bunch of craziness, but if you need somebody to talk to, you need help with your business, help with different things. Maybe you've seen me on Money Madness each Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about finances. We talk about how to make money, protect money, grow money. Talk about all that stuff, because it's your money. We do that every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we're back here on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Jean Marlo Davis Show, where we talk about inspiration and information to impact the nation. We want to help you to have total prosperity in every area of your life. Jean Marlo Davis Show is the show that we get into a lot of different things. Monday is more specifically to money. But in Jean Marlo Davis Show, we might talk about money, might talk about sex, we might talk about, personal, mental, spiritual, financial. We talk about the whole gamut. So, and that's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, it has been great to talk to you. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you join us Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Money Madness. Listen. My name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Take care of yourself, okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Look at what you need to do. Be honest with yourself and start taking care of you, because we love you. We appreciate you. We want you here. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. God bless.